Now, what is up, everybody? My name is Supreme Penguin here, and today I will be talking about the second flight of Halo Infinite. I actually got into it this time, which was honestly not that hard of a process based on what I was expecting, but today I'm going to give my honest thoughts of it. So, first off, the graphics were actually good. So, to all those pissed off fans and Call of Duty fanboys acting like the demo from last year was going to be what the final product was going to look like, you were wrong. So, now let's get down to the parts of the game that were actually important, the gameplay. The gameplay was genuinely fun, unlike Call of Duty Vanguard, which was honestly boring from the start. I don't even think many people care about the game at this point. Anyways, the game Halo Infinite felt like Halo. It didn't feel like some crappy COD knockoff trying to appeal to the mainstream masses. However, it did have that modern video game feel to it, and I honestly liked it. They incorporated it really well, which, I mean, some people were kind of saying that it's just trying to appeal to the masses, which, honestly, if you want the game to succeed, you kind of have to make it appeal to, like, the masses with also appealing to the fans of the game. So, like, a perfect balance between the two, unlike Halo 4 and 5, which did not feel like Halo. They just felt like random, mediocre first-person shooter games. Now let's talk about the maps that were present in the flight. The Social Slayer maps that were present in the first flight, Recharge, Live Fire, and Bazaar, I think that's how you say it, were pretty average, but still were detailed really well. However, the new maps that were present in this flight, Behemoth and Fragmentation, were genuinely great maps. Behemoth is kind of like Sandbox from Halo 3, and Fragmentation is like Valhalla, probably my personal favorite map from the older games. And I really like how they're making maps specifically to accommodate big team battle, like Fragmentation, how they have those hidden strongholds that are kind of like a new mechanic. I really like that. It's how you kind of get to interact with the sandbox more than you ever have. I honestly like how they're incorporating more sandbox elements in than you've ever seen, honestly. Another new mechanic is ordnance drops in big team battle. Honestly, a bit more mixed on this. I mean, it's kind of a cool concept, but like, I don't really like how randomized the vehicle drops and weapon drops are. I like the weapon drops, but the vehicle drops are pretty randomized. Like, they sometimes drop a Scorpion in like the last 10 seconds of the game where you don't even get to use it. And now let's talk about the customization. First off, I really like the user interface, which I know is not important, but it's still really cool nonetheless. I also really like the AI customization, which has never really been seen before, outside the firefight voices in Reach and like the announcer in 5. But I like how you kind of get to pick how they have their own personalities. I swear, they better put in a Master Chief, Arbiter, Sergeant Johnson, and Cortana option in sometime down the road. I also really like the Reach style customization and how your armor color matters more than it really ever has. People don't really like how it just highlights your enemies in the red or the opposite color you're fighting against, but I honestly don't mind it. I think it helps out a lot more. And how you can customize the UNSC weapons, like how in MCC you get to customize your weapon skins. Some people don't like it, but I'm pretty fine with it. I also haven't really mentioned like the game modes very much. Capture the Flag is good as always, and Zone Control, which honestly is... I didn't really like the Zone Control from like the older games, but I like how in Halo Infinite it's more like domination from Call of Duty, which is probably my favorite Call of Duty game mode. And how in Big Team Battle they make it just like bigger versions of how it is in Social Slayer. So that's about it for my opinions on Halo Infinite. Now let's talk about how it'll do among the two giants, Call of Duty and Battlefield. So the betas for those two have not been received very well by their fans. Like I mentioned beforehand, Call of Duty Vanguard was pretty boring to watch. Like, I honestly just felt super underwhelmed just by watching it. I didn't even play it. And Battlefield 2042, kind of disappointed. I thought it was going to be super good, but I've just heard it's a glitchy mess, and kind of just Battlefield 4.5. And both the releases are also right around the corner, so like, I don't know, Halo Infinite has enough time to correct their flaws with their tech previews, and they already seem to be like pretty good to go. Meanwhile, COD and Battlefield are both complete messes at the moment, and their releases are like in a matter of weeks. Meanwhile, Halo Infinite has like I think a few months to correct its flaws. So that's about it for today. I'm gonna see No Time to Die in the theaters, and I know this is not a movie channel, but I might do a first impressions review on it. So if you also like movie related stuff, subscribe. And also maybe in like a week or two, I'm gonna see Halloween Kills in the theaters, and I'm very excited to see it. I might also do a first impressions review on that movie, maybe a ranking of the Halloween movies. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please subscribe. See you guys later.